Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the life of bees. And as you can see in the first picture, we have two bees on a flower and they're collecting pollen and nectar from the flower. The pollen is used to feed the young bees, and the nectar is used also to mix with the pollen to feed young bees and to feed the bees themselves. As you can see on the next picture here, this is a bee, but on his legs they carry back the pollen. Like the pollen is caught up in all of their hairs, and it's then brushed in with their paws at the front here onto their legs, and they have pockets on their legs, and they carry it back to the hive, where it's then put into this kind of comb here, this comb, this kind of empty comb here, and it's stored there around where the queen is laying her eggs to feed the growing young. This other branch over here is a swarm. These bees have left the hive. They the hive has gone too small for them, and they want to go find a new place to start their own hive somewhere else. They would have left maybe some of the bees behind. There'd be a queen bee in this. The queen is the main bee in the hive, and she's the one who lays all the eggs. The rest are all workers. Well, most of them are workers. They're female bees as well, but they're also drones. They're also in that. There wouldn't be as many of them, and the drones really aren't that useful, and they're not really workers. They're kind of more parasites in the hive, but they are necessary for fertilizing the queen. Over here on the next picture, we have the life cycle of honeybees. This is the queen. The queen is much bigger than the other. These are worker bees here, and this is the queen. She's much longer, and she's just laid an egg there in this comb. The egg will grow into this pupa, kind of in a C shape, and then it seals. They seal it up here. They cap it up at the top here. Now the bees would have been feeding it. They would be it's called a bee food. They'd be feeding it as a mix of pollen and nectar, and they would be feeding that. And again, it's growing into a bigger and a fatter larva, but it's now sealed. And so when it's sealed here, it starts to change. And first it starts to kind of develop, and then it's kind of becoming a bit more bee-like. And here we are. This is the new bee emerging. The new bee will have eaten the cap on top here. There's a cap on the top of that cell, and he's eaten his way out and he's climbing out. He will now be a new nursing bee, and he will look after the pupa here. This bee at this stage is ready to be a foraging bee, and the foraging bees will go out and collect pollen or honey from the area. They usually fly within 3 miles of the area. For us, it's very important because 1/3 of every mouthful that you eat comes from the honeybee. They're important for pollinating fruit trees. I keep honeybees because I have an orchard, and I need the bees for pollinating my fruit trees. And worldwide we need it, and it's now we're more conscious than ever of caring for honeybees. I'm not a beekeeper, but I'm a keeper of bees, so I facilitate the bees. I don't really take their honey from them, but really for me they would be pollinating my orchard. And that's all today about bees.